Hello. Hi. Things feel very chill and very relaxed today. Well, welcome to this week ahead live stream. This is the week ahead, the tarot reading for obviously this week ahead, and the only announcement that I have is that we have the new moon in Taurus event happening this Friday. I have my group ritual, so if you're interested to learn more about that, I should have posted all information already in the description box of this video. We are working with the King of Pentacles, so we're working with like money magic, we're working with prosperity and protection, self-worth. Freddie is out of the microwave. Hi, Erin. Hi. But we're still in the shadow period. We're still in the shadow period till May 30th. So this basically just means Mercury's like in the process of catching back up. So things are not, we're not there. We're not out of it yet. So the big occurrence is like we're seeing like the effects now. We're seeing like what has happened. Thank you, Stream Elements, for joining in. It's quicker than normal. Other than that, but we're mainly focusing in on this new moon in Taurus. It's a fixed sign with earth energy, which is about prosperity, abundance, and grounding. It's security, it's stability. That's what we're looking for. We're wanting to manifest with the new moon rather than release, but in regards to releasing, like we're going to have those, that flow coming to us into the new moon begins on Friday. Yeah, so that's about it. Like I said, all the information should be in the description box. Let's get into this reading. Already put my oil on. I already have my essence over there. I never can see it. I mean, maybe I should move it, but it sits so perfectly. Maybe I'll move it where like that box is. Maybe I'll move because it's an oracle deck. So maybe I'll move it and switch it around so you can kind of see it burning in the background. I'm a Taurus moon, so this might be really effective for your emotions, trying to ground your emotions, bring you that sort of stability, since the moon deals with more subconscious efforts and emotions. Or maybe you just want to participate in some sort of grounding exercise, meditation exercise. My emotions are crazy today. What is the moon in? The moon is in, I just looked at it. Is it in Aries? Yeah, that's Aries. It's a ram. Wait, am I using the right app? Oops, hold on. Yeah, the moon is in Aries. Okay. It's that fiery sign of Aries energy right there, which things can be a little bit emotional. A lot of people like to say that Cancer is the crybaby of the zodiac, but people have also argued that perhaps that attains to Aries energy. Kind of like that sporadic type of energy. All right, so what do we need to know for this week ahead? Had to also freaking double check that my phone was working. My phone fell in the shower twice today, and the first time it hit the front of my foot, like not on my foot, but like the ankle, like kind of like the front of the ankle. Aries are crybabies. Just a heads up, Erin, you know you are an Aries moon, just so you're aware. So today could be like more fiery. Usually I've noticed more, because you were an Aries moon, you're in the mood to instigate, like you want to fight, you want to be more verbal. The good thing about it though is that you're wanting to take actions. You want things to be completed or started. You want to like have that initiative to get things going. Oh, also, I hope the lighting looks okay. I know we're still working on this. We actually have something for this, but we have to get like clips to hang it up. But I have a new ring light that I did not have to buy. Someone gifted it to me. My mom actually had a spare ring light. She didn't need this anymore. She's like, here, do you want it? And I was like, oh shit, I needed one of those. For my phone to right back at the shop so I can order a different one. Oh yeah, you're having a lot of phone issues, I remember, with the SIM card, right? Lighting is good, yeah, right? Like, I actually had to dim it, and I don't no longer, so the other one, the smaller one, is a clip, like, as you're supposed to clip it on the top of your phone for, like, selfies and whatnot. I used it for when I was, like, live streaming on Instagram at some point, but it clips on only to one of my screens, but it would block, like, right where it would sit to have the actual lighting was right over where it would say go live or end stream, and I would always be, like, trying to find the big red button and click it. So this is nice that it actually just sits right above my camera right now. The only problem is I wish it had a control because all of the buttons are behind it, so I have to like flip it around and try to push it. It doesn't support an SD card, which bothers me. It also felt too small. Got it. Okay. Oh, this card just flew out. We've got the Page of Wands, the Explorer, the Keeper of the Flame. This is that fire energy, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo energy. They're picking up their wand for the very first time. They're looking at it in awe. This could be you towards an idea. This is towards something that you feel very passionate about, that you wanted to learn more about. Card ASMR. That's why, one of the main reasons why I like using this deck over and over again, it's so easy to shuffle. Doesn't hurt my hands. Alright, and in reverse we have the Queen of Cups. This could be over nurturing someone. This could be emotional drainage, because the Queen of Cups, and so when the Queen is upright, right, this is also Cancer energy. This is could be relating to someone with a lot of Cancer placements, but the Queen of Cups, when it is in reverse, it's more of like draining energy. This could be a person or a situation. This could be something right towards your past, something you've just dealt with that could be very emotional. It's been distracting. You haven't been able to get your emotions in order. Something that's been just highly stressing you out, or a person that's been stressing you out that you need to like take a step away from. You need those boundaries. We have Four of Cups. I just realized my ring light. I didn't see it before. I don't know why I didn't notice on the other two cards, but for some reason this card, all of a sudden, there we go. That's why. There we go. I was like, you can see it's like the oval of the ring light. I was just thinking about how my glossy cards, I have the really shiny cards. That may not be the greatest placement for it. If I do this, we're okay. Okay, so the Four of Cups brings you that meditation. They're trying to think about, like, this is a gift from spirit, or is this going to add on something to your plate that you can't handle that's going to tip you over the edge? Cards are dragging me to hell and back, I see. They're like emotions. Also with this Queen of Cups, this is also being able to take care of yourself versus taking care of others. This is a very nurturing, motherly type of card, that motherly type of energy with the Queen of Cups, but she's very emotionally intelligent. This is probably like more seeing to your own emotions before you take up like that staff. You take up, like, you're ready for like the next thing, and it's like you're ready to see what else there is out there, and it's like we need to tend to ourselves first, tend to our emotions, maybe need to journal it out, maybe need to, you know, being able to take care of that before we can take on something else. That's what the Four of Cups, I'm like trying to show the tree, there we go. So the tree there represents grounding, represents someone leaning against it, being able to have stability, realizing that the cups in front of them are not spilling. They have not spilled. They're okay. They are what they are. So it's like, do you want to add something onto your plate? Do you want this fourth gift, or would you rather swap it out? What is something that you can swap out that no longer serves you, that you no longer want to participate in? I'm the late Uranus. Hi, Loki. And then we have the Three of Wands. So we're having a lot of water and a lot of fire currently. We haven't gotten all three of the cards yet, but we currently have a lot of water, a lot of fire, a lot of, you know, that's that fighting type of energy. But we also, when we see the when I can show you the Three of Wands, it's that you see two wands rely on the victory. They rely on a path that you have been on, but now you want more. You want to see more. You want to do more. This could be traveling as well. You may want to feel more like traveling, because that's also with the flow of that Page of Wands energy. In terms of, like, there's always like what's it called, rainbows on these cards, but it's just like following the path of that rainbow, how it swoops in. and how this sits underneath it, how it's like hard to connect those two rainbows. Like we would have to see a curve and get into it, versus the emotions that we're dealing with that queen. You can see more of like the circle bringing it together. It's like, okay, we need to deal with these situations, they're interconnecting, before we can see what is beyond the beyond. This is what the Three of Wands represents, wanting to see more, and also wanting to see more of what life can bring you. Where do you see your life in the next few years, in the next weeks? Like, what changes do you want to see? I'm never late. Follow the rainbow is the motto. Taste the rainbow. Okay, we have the next card is the Devil card in reverse, having issues with authority, releasing releasing authoritative figures, releasing not protection, perfection. There we go. And this is also a card representing Capricorn energy. Interesting enough, I associate with the Queen of Cups, Cancer energy, and the sister sign to that is Capricorn energy. It is also considered the mother and father of the zodiac, that type of energy, feminine, masculine type of energy, blending in and becoming one, trying to have that balance of being able to be assertive, but also being able to listen, being able to listen to someone versus always trying to take action. This could also just mean trying to free yourself this week. You're trying to free yourself of certain responsibilities that were not your responsibilities. This could be emotional burdens that someone else has placed upon you. This could be someone, like, also we're talking about the energy vampire. That's the term I'm looking for. An energy vampire who's been like just draining your batteries, and you need to have that, you need to step away, you need to try to get away. That could also be where the Three of Wands is right there as well. It's kind of like being right next to the situation. You wish you could get away from this person, but it's also like needing to be more straightforward. Unless you've been straightforward and they're not taking the hint, or they're not like, you're telling them this and they're still disrespecting those boundaries, they're still like not what's the word, compromising. And it's like, okay, so do you have to take this to the next situation? That's that deep meditative state. This is you really thinking deeply about the situation this week. Because with that new moon in Taurus as well, and we have, this is Smokey. This is the Emperor card. This is, I know you know Smokey the Bear. Don't start forest fires. But this is the Emperor card. There's some Aries energy coming into here, so more fire energy. But we're talking about that grounding energy, that meditative state, deep meditation. With Taurus energy, it is a fixed sign. It's stability. A lot of like Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leo, Taurus are fixed signs. They like to keep things very streamlined. They don't like change. It makes them very uncomfortable for this change. So it's been more comfortable just to let this person drain your energy, and you try to like revitalize yourself later because you don't want to set boundaries, or it's just too difficult. And it's like being able to take that. Being able to take that energy and take your power back. Only you can prevent forest fires, yeah. Hi friends, I hope you're all doing great. I'd like to discuss my confusion that I had on Discord a few minutes ago because I'm embarrassed. No discussion required. Hi pagans, hi, how are you? Oh, which reminds me, I'm pretty sure there's another Emperor card in here, so this is the first. I think this is the only duplicate in the deck, I'm pretty sure, so it's funny that we got Smokey. So, but the Emperor is being in reverse. This means like trying to build your empire and having an issue building it because it's very rigid. It's very, it's not, four is the stability. I think like four walls, four legs on a chair. Like it's that stability that we're looking for. It's actually also sitting underneath the Four of Cups. So this could be an emotional imbalance since we're dealing with cups being right above it. We'll see what ends up below it, but right now the emotions, the heart, the soul is sitting above it that we're having issues with. Needing to take care of those, needing to take that time for your emotions. And your thoughts. We just had another 4 pop up. You might be seeing 444 a lot this week. This is rest. This is actually like a deep slumber. This is taking care of those thoughts one thought at a time, taking each step one step at a time before, because with swords, once we get to the 5 of swords and then we start going up, the swords become more complicated. They become more of a mind fog. They add more stress than is necessary because it's too much to handle. It's taking on too much. And we we don't want this week to be like that. We want this week to be more of releasing whatever we have left to release before we embrace this new moon in Taurus energy coming up on Friday. I attacked and I just got here. Sorry. Did the cards. So yeah, this Four of Swords is like the mental mind. So now we're getting into the mental realm. We're getting into that air realm. We've had one earth card with that devil card being in the center, the heart of the matter. And then we've had fire and water kind of fighting around it, you know, like each one is not seeing eye to eye in here. But the sword kind of comes in here with this calm energy of making sure you're getting rest, that you are taking that rest, that there is no guilt in taking that rest and making that time for yourself. Have a good time. Honestly, I feel so sad right now. We have another 4 card. We have the 4 of Pentacles, and it's in reverse. So we're seeing a lot of instability. This could be dealing with work because we've got Capricorn sitting right above it. We've got emotions. So emotions at work could be what's becoming chaotic. Hard to see the stability in there. There could be an authority figure there that is abusing their authority, making you feel guilty about certain things, guilty about saying no, guilty about setting boundaries when you're just looking for security or looking for protection. You're in there for one thing and they're seeing it and using it for another, using it to guilt you, for some of you out there. Good thing I have no emotions. That's another thing with the Emperor being in reverse, is realizing when someone is using their authority and power. And this could be you as well. If you were feeling like maybe you're guilting someone, that you're draining someone, that you haven't been reading the signs correctly, this is regaining that emotional intelligence to make those useful changes in the future. All right, we're looking for at least one more card. We got it. And then, so our shadow card is the 9 of Cups in reverse. And then let's see. What's our last card? King of Swords. King of Swords energy, leaning more towards Aquarius energy. This is another fixed sign being present in this reading. We've got 3 cardinal signs. Yeah, 3 cardinal signs being present right now. I'm trying to see, like, where it did... Oh, yeah, because Earth energy. We've got Aries, Cancer, Capricorn. And then we have the fixed sign of Aquarius making a present right here. I have no emotions. Okay, so with that King of Swords, this is having that authority and using your voice. This is being able to also set boundaries. Now, when we have the Queen of Swords pops up, that is more about boundaries. That is about fairness. That is because she's related to, or has energy associated with Libra energy, the only cardinal sign that is currently missing right now. But she's about setting boundaries. And the fact that she is missing and we don't have a Libra sign being here when we have 3 of the other cardinal signs present, it's more about trying to set those boundaries, having to need boundaries. That's why we have that meditative state of the 4, needing that security, wanting that emotional security, wanting your mental mind to be at rest, making sure that you're not stressing out too much about things, because you're going to deal with each problem one step at a time. You don't have to do it all in one week. The King of Swords holds one sword and has all that power with just one power of mind, one power of thought, you know, a new perspective, but they are standing strong within that. It is your communication is key to bring back the stability. No is a complete sentence with that. If someone tries to push their power, they're trying to push like their wishes, because we also have this. We have with the 9 of Cups being in reverse. This is like your wishes aren't coming true, but they may just not be coming quicklely as you would like it to be. But you're very close to completion. We don't have a 10 just yet because something's broken with the foundation, since we have a lot of 4s there. Something that is like the missing piece to reach the next phase, to be clear of the situation. We're missing that piece right there, which technically, because we have 4 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups. It's the 4. We have a 3 of Wands. So, you know, the next progression would be the 4 of Wands. That is the one that is missing from this reading. So it would probably be what's missing for this week. Which would mean more of like where your energy is located when you're feeling passionate. A lot of times as well The wands represent spiritual energy. How's your spirituality doing? If you believe in something, have you done your daily devotion? Have you done, or your weekly, like leaving an offering? Have you thanked your ancestors if that is what you do? Have you just, if you believe in house spirits, like, you know, protectors of your home, have you taken care of your home? Have you cleaned your space? It just could be as simple as just, I'm just going to do some light cleaning around the house, you know, say thank you for the protection of your home, you know, of your space, of your doors, of making sure you're cleansing that area as well. You may want to do a smoke cleanse. You may want to do a sound bath for your house. To revitalize that energy. You might just want to do something that is very small and spiritual. Now, when I see the King of Swords coming into this, this could just be more of speaking to the universe or speaking out loud. If you feel more comfortable writing it down, you can write it down as well. But you may want to be more vocal in this. You want to have that power, because then as well with the new moon in Taurus, in the major arcana, because we're using the King of Pentacles this time, but in the major arcana is related to the Hierophant, which is the guru. It is the spiritual teacher. It is passed on information. But when you think about that, they pass things down most of the time. It could be through books or it could be orally. That's why they speak their words. They speak to their deity. They speak to their angels. You know, you may want to practice that or add it to your practice, or just try it out this week. Sweden as a whole. You kind of made fingernails. That kind of devotion in my case, I guess. Got it. Alright, let me pull out some oracles. But yes, up to 444 or 4/4 you might be seeing this week as a sign. Let me think. I like just like using the same oracle decks. I did bring out not a new one. We've actually used it before. It's the one with the colors. I'm going to use that one today. I've just been feeling very colorful lately, wanting to bring out some of the colors. But we're going to first do the surrender card, since we're getting so close, making sure we keep wiping clean everything we've had to let go to release before we can manifest for that new moon in Taurus. See if I get one more. Anybody else? No. Okay, so the first one we have, stuck, okay, is surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Is my super short work schedule this week supposed to be me needing to relax and help my mental health because I keep having a meltdowns when I get to work? Keep shuffling. No, that could be it. It could definitely be related to that. It'd be more of like, you know, when you have that time off, take that time off. Don't worry about work. You will handle it when you get there. You know, if you're feeling like you're having a meltdown, can you relate to why you're having that like what triggers it? Like when you walk through the door, what is there something you can be working on that you can do, you know, like do you have to like do breathing exercises maybe right before you go into work? Maybe that will help calm you. Is there an oil you can use? Is there some, you know, stuff like that. The cards are soothing me as work is fun. Just question, are you on the road or not? Okay, sorry. So we have the first card is surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the I never can say ecstasy there. But yeah, surrender to this. So, okay, nope, well, that's all I wanted to know. So this card definitely relates to that Emperor card was with Smokey, and also that Taurus, or the Capricorn energy here, being an earth sign, being in the middle there. Maybe you need to relax, go into the woods if you can do so safely, being able to look at pictures of nature if you would like to do that. I've actually been kind of feeling of going to, I want to try to find a garden, just walk through some gardens, but since sometimes those gardens are really hard to bring dogs in there, I'm like, Lowe's allows you to go in with your dog, and I was like, you know what would be nice, just going through Lowe's like gardening section and just bringing Guinness. I don't have to buy anything, I just want to smell and look at all the pretty flowers. You know what? And it's free to walk through there. Don't start forest fires. Exactly. I wish I knew it was causing things, but trying to figure it out so if I can get there. I'm wishing you all the best. I got a new plant the other day. Ooh, what did you get? I don't get plants. I just got flowers the other day, so they smell really nice. But I try not to get plants anymore because the lighting in my house is garbage. It is so bad. I know it looks bright right now, but that is deceivingly bright. It's actually not that bright. So I've stopped with plants. Now I do fake plants or just like get some flowers occasionally. Okay, and then we have surrender defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out, then offer a clear, non-defensive response. This definitely be more related to both Capricorn and Aries energy with the Emperor card, the Devil card. Like I said, if you feel like someone's been, I think this comes more from like if someone's been like emotionally draining you and every time you go in, it's always like a chore to talk to them. It's like, boom, you're going to snap at some point. You're going to snap. And people have bad days. You're going to have a bad day. But if you know about this beforehand and it says surrender defensiveness, you may regret that a lot more later. So it's like trying to get to it before, handle it before it happens to the best of your ability. It may just happen and it has to happen this way for that boundary, for that person to finally get it and understand it. But it may not be, like if you, it would be upsetting for you, now you're going to get ahead of it. Why I think, because I can't think of life anyway, same. For a while, I've also had terrible lighting, but the plant mommy says I'll figure. The one plant I do, I want to get a hanging plant. I want to get a hanging plant for the front of my house because like in the front there's a lot of light, but outside that's the only place that I want to get one. But then we typically always get a lot of bees, and like when I say bees, I don't mean the cute bumblebees. I mean wasps. Always in the front, sometimes in the back. Oh, I forgot. I'm supposed to have this open. Okay. Okay, and the last one, which kind of just relates to the thing I talked about towards the end. Oh my god. I didn't realize how much lighting my computer was, my other computer, I have it actually dimmed, was giving me. I've got Discord open on this computer. And I just didn't close. Look at all that lighting. This is just for me having a web browser open. Didn't know I could use my computer for so much lighting. Okay, sorry, I'm distracted. I get easily distracted today. It's just, I don't know what the feelings are. It's just vibes. Okay, now the lighting isn't working with me. Here we go. Surrender to spirit. Once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let spirit work its magic for you. There's that King of Swords energy, releasing it. Knowing that you've done everything that you can do. Perfectionism isn't going to get you anywhere. You've tried all your best, and to release some of those thoughts, those worries, and surrendering it to spirit. Okay? Here we go. The wasp are the worst. Yeah. Fight them, Aaron. You know what always usually happens is somehow one wasp finds its way in the house when Aaron is conveniently at work. And it's me versus the wasp because I have to get it out of the house somehow, some way before Guinness tries to, because when it flies through, tries to snap and tries to get it. Okay, what colors are good for us this week? You can use one of these colors. You can use a combination of these colors. This could be something you wear. This could be makeup. This could be like, it could be hair. It could be you want to put it in your hair, even as a temporary like little hair color. A color that, there's some colors here that are associated with food. We have wasp under our roof. No, thank you. I saw someone show if you put like if you take like a bunch of like packing paper, like brown pack, I don't know if the color matters, but it's brown packing paper, and like you crumple it in the shape of a wasp nest, like a big one. Hers looked huge. It looked bigger than my head. And you hang it up somewhere, like, because she was showing how it was under, like she has like a patio under her deck, and she hung it up there, and there's no wasps. If they think that there's another wasp nest nearby, they won't try to make a hive anywhere around there. I don't know if that actually really works. Like, people in the comments were like, yeah, that works, or, they're going to try it. Opening our windows in the summer is a gamble. We've got some holes in our screens too. Like, we have to like staple those things down. Just trying to make sure they don't try to find their way through. Oh, so you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Oh yeah, can we pray away? Man, I want to try that, but I'm like, it might be huge. But I want to try it because I think it's more for safety for Guinness that I think of when he goes outside. Oh my gosh, I like these color combinations. I'm going to say Moroccan oil. We've got a blue and we've got a coral color. Oh, and we have another one and we have another one. Okay, so we've got a lot of combinations. I'm going to throw that one in there too. I don't know how well my camera is going to pick these colors up. That one is pretty spot on. These are the first two. If you know Moroccan oil, you would know that these colors, I think, well, yeah, I'm like, is there a brown cap? I think these, oh, look at that. I'm the colors of Moroccan oil. Aaron, we have to buy Moroccan oil. Sometimes they make an essence. I would too. Ooh, no, it's worth a shot. They're going to be anywhere. Yeah. What does it say? Allow flow and synchronicity into your life and build your confidence. Build your confidence. And then we have yellow, purify your body. And that pretty yellow flower. And then we have pearl, connect to the divine. We have another connect to the divine. Surrender to spirit, connect with the divine. That is, like, I think a big theme this week. People might be really relating more to their spiritual path, revitalizing your spiritual path, wanting to learn more about different spiritual paths. And then the card at the bottom was green. It says revitalize your nervous system. I mean, it says, is there any 4s on here? We have a lot of 3s. We have an 18, a 35, a 22, and a 25, and a 31, which 31. But a lot of greens. Like we have the nature card, go to the natural beauty, surrender the natural beauty of the world right there. To the D, I'll be playing on Wednesday. And green is always good. Yeah, this is actually a really pretty color combination. Let's see, we've got these two. I'm trying to see how they all look together. Hold on. Oh, it's falling a little bit. They're very slippery and slidey, so like that's like, yeah. That's the best I can do. That's a pretty color combination. I like it. Well, since everyone keeps saying that they were dragged, let's bring out the Rebel deck. Let's do the Rebel deck, and then we will do, you know what, and for the Rebel deck, we'll do 1, 2, and 3. I'll pick the cards, and then you can go by numbers. Yeah, numbers will be best, 1, 2, and 3. But let me grab that deck really quick. The Rebel. And then we will end with the Gremlin Hunt, aka one of these as an affirmation for the week. But we will do this one, which is kind of like an affirmation a little bit. Sometimes it's just, you know, mean words, quote unquote. Harsh, it says it harshly, but they're fun. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have 3 cards from here, and so you can pick 1, 2, or 3. If you rather wait for me to flip the cards and then pick it, that's absolutely fine too. I'll let you know when I have all 3 in front of me. Ooh, look, hear how that snaps. And I will post a picture of the Gremlin one in the Discord like I normally do under Bun Bun Speaks. So probably be under that channel. I'll keep it that. And so we can try to find the Gremlin, because that last one was, that was intense. And I try to find where, because they're like, for the second deck that they have what's it called? They have a master key or something like that for like where the gremlins are. And I was like, oh, okay, so where's it for the first one? They put it under a pay lock. You have to pay $11.11 to get a digital copy of the deck, including to tell you where all of the gremlins are. And I did not want to pay that for it. Oh, shit. All right, we've got number 1 is already out. I'm going for number 2 right now. We have number 2. Do you want to know the colors for these? Or you don't want to know the colors? And then we have number 3. I don't know if the colors are going to help because I just realized 2 of the colors are the same color. But if you guys are good with numbers, we can just do numbers. All 3 are out. 1, 2, and 3. Numbers, got it. Okay. I'll take 2, got it. Alright, let me just pre-shuffle these, and then I can just like overhand shuffle it when I get to them. Okay. Number 1. Here we go. We have number 1, drop the fucking ego. And it goes, vulnerability is hot as fuck. If I could. I can't really show it, but it says that. Number 1, drop the fucking ego. Vulnerability is hot as fuck. No. Got it. Number 2. Card number 2. You have, you are loved. You are here for a reason. Don't fuck it up. Kind of shows up a little bit better. I don't know why, but. Number 2, you are loved. You are here for a reason. Don't fuck it up. Okay. Card number 3. You have. I'm low. Do y'all hear it first? Okay, card number 3. You have, be fucking grateful. Shit could be so much worse. Is what it says on the back. Card number 3. Be fucking grateful. Shit could be so much worse. I'm getting attacked, but 2 gets love. So we both love and hate this deck. I can see that. That's why we're going to end with this affirmation, which should hopefully be positive experience for everybody. And that was really quick. The card flipped out immediately. And it's a really pretty card. Actually, hold on. Gimme. Here we go. I present to you. Yeah, oh, I hope you can see it. That is green. Yellow and green affirmation. Okay, when life gives you lemon, I paint them in gold. That's really nice. So I wonder if it's addressing those lemons that were just given from the Rebel deck. You paint them in gold. Okay, and then on the back it says, the universe will always test your temper. Okay, it definitely tested a temper right now. Okay, the universe will always test your temper. It is the natural order of things. We've all had those days where a bird drops a fresh squeezer on our heads. For every positive, there is a negative. You can either allow those sour dips to cripple you, or you can laugh like a raging lunatic. Take note of the lesson and use the experience as motivation to dominate moving forward. Be patient, be kind, be that weird, freakishly happy maniac in the coffee shop. When life gives you lemons, paint those fuckers in gold, then feed them to the world. I had lemon ice cream today. Fine. I jump for his high, but that's actually quite nice. Actually, it's a really pretty card too, which this one should be easier, I would think, hopefully, to find the gremlin. I'm gonna say that last one that we did for the other week, like, I think like that was a bad print. I feel like they put it in a bad spot and it didn't show up very well. Whatever like they inked it on, that card was pretty bad. Cha cha cha. Oh cool, you need an update? Sure, update. I can do that now. Because that's the Mag. Okay. Whew, so that was the week ahead reading. As always, I'm just distracted that you can see everything flashing from this computer. Okay, so that was our week ahead reading. Thank you so much for being here. I hope it was entertaining. I hope it was fun. Again, if you're interested in that new moon in Taurus group ritual, all the information is in the bottom of the description box of this video. If you're watching this video later on, like after the live stream is over, and you're wondering who I'm talking to, you should be able to see the live chat. Sometimes it takes up to 24 hours for it to show up. Let me see. I think that's about it. That's the only thing I'm really working on this week is everything for the new moon. We're going to pull more astrology stuff in the Discord that is planned out. More of that sort of stuff going through. From some of the pictures I saw online, it looked like it was supposed to be above the boob, but it was just printed badly, maybe. Yeah, like I feel like I saw exactly what you're talking about. It was just so faint because even in person, I barely could see it. I had to zoom in with my phone. It's fun, but I'm attacked. But thank you everyone for being here. I truly do appreciate the support. That's all I got. We'll keep everything updated in the Discord. I noticed that for some reason the events in my Discord, it says the invite, from my point of view, it says the invite is invalid now, even though it was supposed to be a live link for 7 days up to the day of the event. Like today, the one for the weekly one will just be deleted because obviously it's already done. But I don't know why the other one, for me, it's showing up on my phone and on my Discord app on my computers that the invite is invalid, even though it's supposed to not be invalid. But that's where I'm normally posting all my events for if I go live on Twitch, if I go to this. So, like, we've got plans in the works for it, but we're just trying to, hopefully, we're getting things fixed one by one. So I'm really liking it. All right. Have a wonderful day, everyone who's been here. Have a wonderful week. That's all I got, and I'll keep it from posting in the Discord. Okay, bye. Yeah. Yeah. Happy time zone. I'm going to try to fix it. I'm going to have to repost it, though. So if you see a repost for it, now you know why. For the Discord events. Because I don't know why they're broken. Alright, have a wonderful day, evening, afternoon, sleep, all that fun stuff. Happy time zones, everyone. And I'll talk to you when I